Hey guys, this is Ashwin here from the Stream to Learn YouTube channel. I wanted to do something that I've been doing for a long time with respect to Windows using the Windows operating system. Just wanted to share some tricks in a series of videos. So let's get started. And the first step would be like using the run command. There's a %temp %. What happens here is like once you go to this place, it goes to the local temp directory where all of the junk data or all of the cache is loaded or saved. Okay, what you need to do is like just simply select all and do a shift delete, and it'll go ahead and delete all of the columns. For whatever files that are still in use, you can just use a skip because they would not be able to be deleted since they are in use. So this should increase a bit of space or bit of speed in your PC in case you've not done this for a long time. Since I've been doing this on a weekly basis, I just got a few MBs, like 400 MBs. For some people, some folks, you could end up seeing a gigabytes of data here. So the second step or the second process that I wanted to show you after the temp clean is going to be a disk cleanup. This is an even simpler process. What you need to do is like go to your C drive, right click, choose properties, and in general just choose disk cleanup. Okay, once you do the disk cleanup, what it shows is like all of the unneeded files that Windows just keeps. Windows error reports, it's mostly needed for Windows to see the old errors or blue screen errors. Mostly it'll refresh itself, so you can delete that. Delivery optimization files can be deleted, your recycle bin files can be deleted in case you missed it, and there's another temp files here. Okay, and so look, there's a set of thumbnails that's storing around 396 MB. So you got 738 MB for me. Since I've been doing it, again I'm saying I've been doing it on a weekly basis, I've got a really less amount to show here. So once I do clean system files, all of it will be cleared and your system should be able to clear up most of the cache or unneeded file space. Yeah. So then this, once you click on the Windows clean files, what happens is like it goes to this option where you can clean up all of the installed Windows updates. Okay, the installed Windows updates and the Microsoft Defender, antivirus, Windows upgrade log. Since my PC got updated recently, all of this would be shown here. Okay, so even those can be cleared. So now you're getting a whopping 5.06 GB of data, okay, or disk space. Clearing up all of this. So let me see what happens. As this installation or as this cleanup is going on, once this completes, we are just going to click on OK and end this process. The next step, the third step, is going to be like using a tool like CCleaner. Okay, the CCleaner is something you can get or download for free. Okay, what you can do is like go to CCleaner, free download. So here what happens is like just go to the first option here and download the free version. The free version is more than enough. All the software updates and cleans everywhere, the junk file things, automatically clears history. All of these things we've done using the temp file and the disk cleanup. Okay, so the other three things like the privacy protection using, which is like the registry cleanup, and to clean up even more deeply, you can use this. Okay, just download the software. Once you download and install, you'll get a window like this. Okay, and if you open, it'll be like this, CCleaner, and you open, another instance should pop up. So let me close one instance. Yeah, you should be having this thing shown up. So now let's just verify if, yeah, so the disk cleanup has also completed. So we'll just finish that now and we'll get started with the third step. So the third step is like the CCleaner shows whatever browser that's installed in your PC, Microsoft Edge, Edge Chromium, the new version of Microsoft Windows, the IE, the Internet Explorer, and all of the system issues. What I usually suggest is like clear just these two. These two would normally not be selected by default. Just select these two. Don't touch any of these. Just select custom files and folders And the last thing, just take a pause of this video on this step and delete all of the browsers that you do not use. Okay, so I majorly use Chromium, and that's for banking, etc. But majority of the scenarios I make use of Google Chrome and Firefox. So for that use case, what I'm doing is like I'm just using removing the internet cache and the cookies alone. I'm not removing my history, the download history, the download location, etc. All of those will remain intact. And Opera, I use it pretty less frequently. So once you select all of these, just pause the video here, and you can just select all of these and get those things cleared as well. After you do that, you just click on Run CCleaner. What it'll ask is like it's going to ask you to close your browser that's already open. Okay, so now it should ask for the Chrome window to be closed. The Chromium is being cleaned, i.e. not much of data should be there. Since Firefox is closed, it's also getting cleaned. Now Google Chrome has to be closed. I closed all of the windows, and it's going to clear all of the cache. It's going to take some time, since it's been some time since I've cleaned using CCleaner. See, it's cleaning the cookies. And you see like all of this data has been cleaned. Okay, so even though we cleaned some data using Temp and diskcleanup, these are the things that were still held back. Okay, the cache of Chrome and Edge give us around 2 more gigs of data, and other data is like around 3 gigs. So after this is done, you can just run it once more to just verify if all of the cleaning is done. It might just clean up another 10 or 15 MB or even less than that. It should be even faster. So what I suggest is like do this on a weekly basis so that your PC is always fast. It's devoid of all of the unnecessary junk. The next step is like go to this part called Registry. So this ideally cleans up all of the residue that's left behind after any installation or uninstallation that has taken place in your PC. Okay, so what you need to do is like click on Scan for Issues. So it's going to scan for all of the the registries that I'm not using, or which I uninstalled recently. Like I uninstalled Acrobat Reader and created Adobe Acrobat, installed Adobe Acrobat. So once this is done, what you need to do is like there were 39 orphaned registry keys found. So for that, you just need to just click on Review Selected Issues, and you don't actually need a backup since these are all orphaned registry keys. I'm clicking on No and just click on Fix All Selected Issues, and all the issues are fixed. You can do a scan once again just to verify if everything is cleaned. Still there's one. So after this is done, I guess we are good to go. There's one other option called like eliminating applications that start up in your PC. Okay, so I'll go to that step. So once you go to the tools, you can uninstall software from here, but I don't do that. I usually use the uninstalled stuff that comes with the Windows. I just use the startup part. Here you can go and disable whatever application you do not want to start once your PC starts. Just for this scenario, just click on this and disable. If you want to delete the entry permanently, you will never need it. Just click on delete. Okay, so I'm just disabling it now. And there's something called Cisco disable. I think Cisco will be needed for me for meetings. Okay, so that's it. So after you do this, once you restart your PC, most of these things which you disabled will not be loading when your PC starts, which actually makes your PC to start up even more faster. Okay guys, Thanks for the time. I've given all of the inputs for making your Windows PC a bit faster. Just try out these 3 steps and post your comments. And it would be great if you could post how much GBs or how much data you cleaned up using the 3 steps. And in case your PC is even more faster. Thank you once again. Signing off, Ashwin. Thank you. Bye-bye.